Closing weekend at Del Mar. Let's talk some Friday Del Mar as we dive into the past performances over at Daily Racing Form. If you head to drf.com, they have a full Del Mar handicapping store. So for the final few days of the meet, past performances, picks, clocker reports, betting strategies on Saturday, a big Saturday, the final Saturday of the Del Mar meet, the summer Del Mar meet. Let's dive into Friday. Got a couple plays for you throughout the card. On Friday, we're going to look at races 2, 5, 7, and 8 for my plays. Let's jump on in and take a look at race number 2. This one is a 5-furlong turf sprint, and it's a maiden special weight race. I like a first-time starter in here. I thought the number 5, Lady Litsum, fits pretty well. This horse's Dam was a 2-time winner on the turf, had nice success on the turf, showed speed going long on the grass, and she's the first foal from that one. The barn has really improved over the last couple of years with first-time starters. This is a barn who used to be excellent with their second-time starters, but now I think just getting better stock. They've shown the ability to win often first time out. Let's take a look at the recent success with first-time starters for this barn. And you can see this is a 5-year sample size. So they've been 11% over the last 5 years. If we want to customize it to just the last year, we can see they've done even better. I think we're in like the 4 for the last 15 range, 9 for 57 over the last year. And if you look at the recent runners, they've had, good success. Sushi Sticks, Julia's Dream, who we're going to see come back this weekend, Blue Eyed George, Endlessly. Certainly capable winning with the right type of first timer who's ready to rock and roll. I think the 5 should offer us some nice value. Steady Tab in a race where it doesn't feel like there are any monsters in here. I thought Soho's a little bit intriguing, but the reason why I lean towards the other was just the barn success with first-time starters has been much better as of late and should probably offer you better value. Sadler's just won for the last 29 with first-timers over the last year. To look at race number 2, the 5 horse we'll use in all early exotics. If we can get anything over 5-1, I think that's worthy of a win wager there. Move into the 5th race. In this one, I'm going to look at the number 6 in here. This is Hot Thirst Trap. The debut race, she was in a race where the winner went wire to wire. So there was no passing in that race. She had a slow start. And this barn's another one who's not been very good recently with first-time starters. Phil D'Amato, they win everything, win tons of races at all levels. But look at how they've been with their first-time starters over the last year. Not very successful. Just won for the last 26. Then flip this to second-time starters. So we'll move from first-timers to second-time starters. 8 for 39, 21%. So much better. That's what we're going to get from Hot Thirst Trap, who's going to be stretching out for career start number 2, bred beautifully. The Dam was a multiple stakes winner against Calbreds. Really solid on the turf, unusual hottie. 5 of the, I think, 6 turf wins. And 5 of them were going long on the turf. Expecting improvement from Hot Thirst Trap, the number 6, 12-1 on the morning line. Let's move to race number 7, as we'll go a mile on the turf in here. I thought the 1, Miss Limoncello, interesting. And this is another Mike McCarthy first-time starter, right? This one's going long on the turf. So let's take a look at this. We just looked at Mike McCarthy's first-time starters. We said like 4 for the last 15. Now let's go first-time starters going long. So we can go distance, routes. 5 for the last 57. So 9%. But look at recently. The last 3 in a row. The last 3 horses that he started that have gone long have won, and all 3 of them were going long on the turf. Twice already this meet, and once at Ellis. Track and Field was one of his horses who lost to his other horse in this race, ran second, losing to a stablemate. So they've had a ton of recent success with the first-time starters going long on the turf at this meet. The Dam only had one career race, but he's a half-sibling to a horse named Fire at Will, who was a multiple graded stakes winner who won the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf at 30-1. So there's definitely some pedigree here. Barnes had some good success recently. This horse is live with Hernandez jumping aboard from the rail. The one major player in here, the 5 Pink Whitney, had some serious trouble last time out. I'm expecting her to run a big race also. And let's get to race number 8. One more horse I wanted to look at in here is Mediha, who I really think should enjoy this cutback. This is a filly who was going long on the turf last time out, was like 60-1 in a stakes race, and she ran really well down on the inside. She was kind of pulling. She really wanted to go. Now she cuts back to 6.5 on the dirt. She can pass horses too, but she has a nice tracking style and some positional speed to where she should be right in the mix. I like her in here. Mediha. She is the number 8 in race number 8, and she's 8-1 on the morning line, as Vin Scully would say. The 8s are wild here in race 8 on Friday at Del Mar. There's a look at some plays. Remember, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time for your first post, 3 o'clock p.m. local time at Del Mar. Closing weekend at Del Mar. We'll have some plays and some thoughts on the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday races coming up this weekend.